Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
people are just stupid.
Yes.
Forgot you switched mics.
Sublimation.
You switched them.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I
I
didn't.
remember one day saying one day that your mic was all fucky. And
No,
then
it's
I
just
come
not
in
tight.
one day.
Because you keep touching it.
Why is it not
Oh
tight?
my god. Give me your microphone.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, well you made the silver part way too tight. And now it's all like this. And now this has to be tight. And then this goes further.
Was that so hard?
Yeah, was it? How about you answer the question?
Asked you first.
No, it was easy. Quite easy.
Good, I'm glad.
Yeah. Just like I used to be. Ayo.
Gross.
Sorry. We were all teens once. Hello out there.
I'm just thinking of you getting railed in the butt as a teenager.
Why do you always put me in that position? Do you think down of me?
No, I don't.
Do you not think I'm a powerful individual that asserts one's dominance? Because every time it comes up, I just on the bottom of the pile. Just like the last essay that was handed in. The teacher just puts it on the bottom.
I don't do it on purpose. It's not a trend that I've picked up on, so I apologize for that.
But wait, why do you always imagine it that way?
Subconsciously, I don't know.
Subconsciously, you just throw me on the bottom.
Subconsciously, I think I just imagine every
gay is the bottom?
Gay man just yeah. I think subconsciously that's really what it is.
Is this a straight guy thing?
Maybe.
Okay, if you're out there and you're a straight guy watching us, which probably a lot of you, which would be cool. Do you imagine all gays as just bottoms? This is now a legit question I have.
Because when I honestly, when someone says gay man, I don't think of the other one, like, doing the pushing,
So
if
you have
referral to...
So if you have two gay men, they're both just catching. Not pitching. To put it in simple terms.
Well, to be completely honest, I've only ever really been around a single gay man. So, I mean, I haven't really imagined that. Not that I'd want to in any way, shape, or form.
But you just said you did.
Not together. It's just like, yeah, I think of a gay man just underneath all the time.
So then who's the one on top?
I don't know.
Just some crazy
I don't know. Maybe there's no one.
Yourself.
Never.
Is this a psych thing?
Can you stop?
You started it.
I did not call myself gay. You just
I didn't
implied
either.
that I was a homosexual.
No.
You did.
You don't have to be...
I'm going to cut your dick off.
You don't got to be gay to give it, Kale.
Yes, you do. Unless you're giving it to a woman.
You're a very unique individual. I've met many individuals.
Thanks, man. I mean, yeah, thanks, I think. It's not the first time I've heard that in my life. So, I mean, it's honestly not.
Why is this a running trend in my life? What have I done?
Maybe I am just a super interesting person.
Or maybe your brain just works in such, like, definitive ways sometimes that people are like, huh.
It does.
Because I've met many a straight man out there that are like, yeah, I'd give it to a homie before.
That's fucked.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, as soon as it's mentioned, there's like a wall that goes up in front of your face and you're like, fucking never. It's like, okay, let's have some jokes. And you're like, that's not a joke. It's like, it's not. It could be. It's not.
Chill. It's not that deep.
But it is sometimes. Sometimes
okay, sometimes it is. When you're talking about me being gay with old men for money and shit like that, it's
okay. Well, that I know that's understandable. But like, if we're gonna get anywhere in life, you gotta, you gotta get desperate sometimes.
But I can't. I just, like, even thinking about it, there's no way in fucking hell that I can do that for money, especially to a senior.
Just the way you said to a senior.
It's disgusting.
Fair.
Thinking about it, doing it with a normal person or a normal dude. Oh God, no, I don't wanna. It grosses me out. I'm sorry, but it does. It like thoroughly grosses me out.
We are two coins on very opposite sides of the scale,
but we get along so well.
But I feel the same backwards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like thinking about doing with a woman. No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm straight up like, that's not funny. Yeah. It's not a joke. Well, anyway. But it is funny.
It is.
Because sometimes I feel like I could just say it, but it comes up and you're like, no. I'm like, oh my God. Happy Kale went away. Serious Kale's here. Wow. What were we going to talk about? Material things.
Right.
Yes.
Materialism.
We were talking earlier today, and well, here we are on another tangent.
Stick.
Still can't believe you always imagine me as a bottom, though.
Why the hell do you guys put so much importance on stuff?
Just gonna glaze over that comment.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Oh,
what'd you say?
Oh,
say it again.
Oh, I said, why do you always imagine me as the bottom? We're gonna have to work on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
And no comments from anyone.
That's just like immediately. But that's for like any gay man.
Interesting.
I guess they're just like, I don't know.
Okay.
Wait, I mean,
well,
maybe it's because a lot of them
tend to be more feminine.
Exactly.
So you just,
that's just like where my head goes.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Because they're just, yeah. Because like, I never met a gay person like you before. You know what I mean?
Wow, thank you.
All the ones I met.
I mean, that's
in high school and growing up.
That's
and shit
fair.
Like that. We're all just like, you know what I mean?
That's understandable.
And so I just like considered that
it's just their role in life.
Exactly.
That's fair.
So I mean,
just out here breaking molds.
Yeah.
Yeah. The patriarchy.
Trump. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
Not Trump.
Fuck the patriarchy.
No. You hear about those protests in LA?
Yes.
Holy fucking
they're
shit.
They're big, but they're not as big as semi-reported.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, still the fact that he called in
7,000 National Guard.
I know, he brought in more.
Yeah, and 2,000 more Marines.
Also, they're not, president's not supposed to be able to do that. And during his last presidency, he said that nobody should do that.
Oh, someone had an issue with it. People were calling him out. Who was it? I can't remember who it was. Was it NATO?
Lots of people.
I think it might have been NATO calling him out for...
But lots of people were like, didn't you say this was wrong in your last... it's a slippery slope down there.
It is.
A slippery slope.
All from those immigration raids. Everyone's just pissed right off, man. You have no right.
I've been watching a lot of World War II documentaries lately, and it's a slippery slope down there. It's like, of all the places for it to happen, America, who'd have thunked?
Yeah, Corey feels very deeply.
You know
I didn't
what?
know how deeply he felt about the whole situation, guys.
I had to stop watching certain politics and channels because it was invading my life. Yeah. You know what led to all of this greatness? Capitalism. You know what the result of capitalism is? Materialistic things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm not saying like let's be communists and everyone pay everyone and the government gives everyone shit and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying.
But like when you're spending thousands of dollars on a pair of shoes. No, there was do you know the brand Balenciaga?
The devil's brand.
Okay, perfect. They were selling a roll of tape earlier this year. Actually, I don't even think it was legit tape. I think it's just clear plastic, but they made it look like packing tape as a bracelet for like $2,000.
I think I know what you're talking about.
And on the inside, it just said Balenciaga. And they're like, ooh. It's like, that's not jewelry.
I've seen like literal like thread bracelets for like $500.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
What's the point?
What is the point? Like, what are you going to buy that bracelet for $500 just so you could say you have a $500 bracelet? I'm sorry. Normal people are going to look at you and be like, you're an idiot.
The amount of people I've watched walk into one of the restaurants and is like, can I have an extra chair for my bag? I'm not putting my Louis on the floor. I'm like, it's a bag.
Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, multiple times across multiple restaurants. Not even the current one, but multiple restaurants.
I was almost going to say, makes sense, it's the South Side, but then you just said across all restaurants, so I was like, oh, shut up.
Out in Fort Saskatchewan, South Side, downtown. Oh yeah, I need a place for my bag. I'm not putting this $5,000 bag on the floor. Well, why'd you buy a $5,000 bag?
I don't have a chair for you because I need it for someone's ass.
Right.
So.
Is your bag going to pay for a breakfast? I don't think so.
Exactly. Right. I can get you a milk crate.
Can you afford this breakfast? What do you mean? You spent $5,000 on a bag.
Do you have enough money to pay for your eggs?
Well, do you see what I'm wearing? Yeah, and I'm concerned about your finances.
Pulls out a credit card to pay for breakfast. Here. Oh, okay.
So
you're actually in debt.
So everything's just on credit? I get points. Okay, Lauren, I'm sure you do.
That's fucking hilarious.
Ugh, I've watched a woman pull out a black card before and she's like, I very lightly said, just follow the instructions on the machine. Just tap on the top.
Right.
Yeah, but the look
I love when those little moments happen, These snooty people just come up to you being all snooty. Look at my black card. And then you're just like, yeah, you actually do it yourself.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. No, what do you think this is? The States, we don't take your cards. We believe in privacy in Canada, okay? Seriously? You don't just get to... And also, it looks stupid.
It does look stupid.
Wow, you have a card, it's black. I can Sharpie mine.
Have you not been out to eat in the past 10, 15 years? Like, I don't...
Everybody has them. You're not special anymore, Susan. Yeah, I don't understand material things.
Me neither. That's something I don't think I've ever understood.
Me neither.
Maybe it's because I didn't come from materialism, but at the same time, I don't necessarily think I would have wanted to come from materialism. Right? You know what I mean? Because it's just toxic bullshit.
Yeah.
Look at me. I have so much stuff.
Look at my things.
I am the best. Look at all my stuff.
But that's the thing. I didn't come from material things either, which, thank God. But I've known people who also haven't come from like a wealthy life, but they buy the material things to show that they're doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sorry, a $5,000 bag. Actually, even worse.
Joke, man.
We've gone to the Louis Vuitton store in West Ed before, and they have like little wallets, like, probably the same size as your wallet or my wallet. $2,500, just like a little change purse. I'm sorry, $2,500 on a little wallet or a little change purse, to me does not say, "Oh, look at me, I'm wealthy." To me, it says, "I'm trying to put on a front."
And I'm dumb with money.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
like 25. That's rent plus a truck and a trailer payment.
Makes me laugh when I see all those people walking around on the streets, just like decked out in like Gucci and Louis, and those Jordans and fucking Coach or whatever you call it, and they're just like the scum of the earth people, and that's what they spend all their money on, and they have nothing else,
and they think they're so fancy,
right?
We had this guy a couple weeks ago wander in, head to toe Gucci, and you can tell because it has the stupid red, white, green stripes on it that you're like, oh, well, you must be fancy. Always on a brown background.
Yeah.
But he walked in head to toe, tracksuit, matching lines all the way down, sunglasses, fedora hat, just all of it. He just, he walked in.
A fedora.
Full head to toe Gucci.
It's 2025, my friends.
Oh, I know. Gucci shoes, and he's like, I'd like 2 scrout. Oh, this is going to give away where I work. Whatever. I'll re-edit it. I would like, nobody will figure it out. Anyway, he walks in and he's like, I'd like 2 scrambled eggs, please. That's it. $5. And then when I was like, that'll be $5, he's like, that's a lot. I'm like, well, they're pretty fresh. And they're our own. But he like made this, he was like $5 for 2 eggs. I'm like, sir, you wandered into a restaurant and asked for, yes.
What the fuck do you mean? $2.50 an egg is pretty fucking good.
And then he walked out with his stupid Gucci set.
Should have threw an egg at him.
Oh, I was tempted. We also have another guy who thinks he's real special. He drives a brand new Audi something RS, blah, 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 blah. And it's a 2-door coupe. It's their bigger one. It's brand new. It looks kind of okay, but he never parks in a stall. He parks right beside the patio of one restaurant where you're not supposed to because that's a loading zone for large trucks.
God, that's so fucking annoying.
Oh, yeah. But he always parks there, and he just gets out of his car and he thinks he's so cool. We started calling him Putin for a little while because he literally looks like Putin, but his attitude is just like, I am the best person you'll ever meet today. Yeah, like Louis Vuitton shit and just...
You should tell Andy to spit in his pancakes.
If he ever got pancakes, Andy probably would.
What does he get? Please tell me he gets a scramblette.
No, he usually gets a classic breakfast, I believe, with medium hard poached eggs.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. And if they're not medium hard, they're going back. But if they're not medium hard to what he believes is medium hard, they're going back. Luckily, some people, Liz, has done some finagling and like trained him on how he likes his eggs. Because at first he used to order them medium and then be like, this isn't what I want. So one day it was like, you actually want medium hard. Like, I don't know, grow up. Just kind of like the American Express lady, where he was like, oh, this isn't how I get it. This isn't how I want it. But then eventually someone was like, you should actually order it this way because this is correct. And he's like, well, I've never had anybody tell me that. It's like, well, we told you now, so.
Well, then you are uneducated, sir.
Go forth. I can't even remember his name.
I think that's so funny, man. People just waltz their way into restaurants and they're like, yeah, this is wrong. You didn't cook this right. And you know what? Don't get me wrong. Sometimes some people do know their food.
Oh, totally.
And they know when something's wrong
100%.
and something's right.
Oh.
But most of the time, people have absolutely no clue what they're talking about.
No.
Absolutely no idea.
When I was first working my way up in the management world at Montana's, I had a lady argue with me once. She ordered a medium rare, so we sent it to her medium rare,
Oh, is this the chef?
No.
Oh,
This is a different lady. This is just some random country bumpkin.
was it you that told me about the chef? It was like, I'm a chef. I know what medium rare is.
Probably. I've had a couple of these stories. Anyway, the way this lady wanted it was medium well, but she argued that it's called medium rare. We're like, no, ma'am. That's no. She's
medium well, medium rare.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's like, well, my dad's always
The
made
education system.
My dad's always made it this way, and he says it's medium rare. No, what you're asking for is actually medium well. I would never get a well done steak. That's a
well.
That's
Sorry
the way
to burst your
it.
bubble.
So we brought her a medium well, and she's like, "Yeah, this is what I'm talking, medium rare." And we were like, "No."
That's,
Yeah.
oh
And then she got very mad, and she's like, "I don't believe you." Blah 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 blah. And of course, and didn't tip and left.
Yeah, people like that are so funny when they don't know the true definitions of like rare, mid-rare, medium, mid-well, well.
And you know what? Even thinking back to that woman, this could be my brain just putting it in there because the memory's wrong and we're talking about material things. I'm pretty sure she was decked out in like Chanel or something.
Yeah, that adds up.
And she was like, maybe, or maybe because it was like 10 years ago, maybe she was decked out in Tom Hardy. And she was like, I know my steaks.
Ed Hardy.
Ed Hardy.
Tom Hardy's the actor.
Oh, yeah. hey, Tom, hit me up.
At least I know what you meant, though.
Yeah. We got there. We're getting better at that.
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
I mean, it's been like a year or so. What am I thinking of right now?
Huh?
What am I thinking about right now?
Dick.
You were right. I'm not going to say whose, though, because...
His husband's guys, relax.
No, Tom Hardy.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Dylan. Just kidding.
We're out of coffee.
Yeah, seriously.
Do you want some more coffee?
No, because I got to sleep tonight. Actually, maybe a little bit. Actually, should I? Because I'm already pretty jacked. I'll have a little bit.
While you were doing all that, all I heard from the other room from Dylan was, yes, please. Pause.
Anyway.
See, and this is why I want the acreage with the greenhouse and the stuff.
Yeah.
So we can still provide a service to other people.
Yeah.
But not have to deal with them like this.
Sell fresh produce.
Yeah.
And we'll also have a slight black market for...
That's legal.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's legal for marijuana. Yeah. What the hell am I
Kale's
doing?
sitting here like, if anybody needs some... Like, we...
Yeah, we'll go the legal route.
I know we were talking about the States earlier, but we are happily in Canada.
And we'll have a
it's
damn
legal.
good dispensary.
Yeah. It's going to be great.
It is going to be great. But it's going to be a private dispensary.
Yeah.
So you don't get in unless we fucking like you.
You need a membership.
Yeah.
We can be like
and
Costco.
It has to be stamped by us.
Ooh.
We have to approve it. See, this is how careful we are about who we let into our lives.
Approved.
Right. Right now, right on the dick.
That's an inside joke that none of you will know.
What is happening?
Whoa.
Keeps falling off my head and I'm not a fan.
Are you good now?
I'm good now.
Okay.
I'm good. Oh, maybe. Okay, now I'm good.
But hey, we've talked about it before. You gotta be careful of who you let into your life.
You do. You really do. Especially when it comes to materialism.
Yeah.
Too many people put so much emphasis on materialism and that it's literally become somewhat of a personality trait.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean? Like, there are people out there, when they're looking for a relationship, like, some of them are looking at how much stuff you have.
And not even
do you have a lot of money?
Not even like good stuff either.
No.
Like, oh, do you have a decent vehicle? Maybe a trailer, like a cottage.
Do you
a
have
lake lot.
A boat? Do you have a lake house? Are you rich?
I have a chair and a fishing rod.
Do you have a bunch of water sport toys? Do you have quads and a yacht? Can you travel somewhere different every fucking week?
Surprise, surprise.
You know what I mean? It's just fucking hilarious. And I could go on a rant about how I think it's funny that
I can
women
imagine.
think they deserve all of that for having done nothing. But
You know what? Men
some
too.
women. There are some good women out there.
Men too. There are some. I'm calling you out. There's some gay ones out there that expect the world.
Oh, straight ones too. Straight ones too, man.
Yeah, they're like, I've done enough. I need someone to take care of me.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. And unfortunately, those are the ones getting the women, and I don't understand.
And the men and each other.
I don't get it, but
I don't think it usually lasts.
no, it
Those
never
are also the
usually
people
does.
that are like in and out.
Because like
and in
those
and
are
out
the
and-
women that eventually build resentment towards their significant other, and they're like, "Fuck you! You
Or-
do nothing."
Or the men that are like, "Ugh, my wife doesn't do enough for me," and goes out and cheats on his wife, and then
And doesn't work.
yeah, and then it all starts to fall apart, and he's like, "Well, I can't live without you," and she's like, "Well,
should have thought about that.
yeah, you seem to be doing just fine before you went
Yeah,
and like
exactly,
slept with
right?
some random person in
So I mean,
Vegas."
it goes both ways.
It does.
It does go both ways. But yeah,
You know what? It goes all three ways.
it just seems like it's getting harder and harder and harder as the days go by. You know what I mean? Not my penis.
Wink. But
That's
that's
meant like finding someone or like finding good people in general. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone is so tied up in
social media,
social media and
AI.
stuff and making.
I've actually seen a pretty interesting study that started to come out lately, and some university professors are pretty concerned that students rely more on AI to build and develop their ideas for essays and work than they do like taking the time to develop their own ideas.
Oh, absolutely.
If
They,
if
I
you
can
are
guarantee
someone-
you, they use no brain power.
No, and if you can't formulate and write down your own thoughts, someone will always give you your thoughts.
Yeah.
If you can't control and create your own idea streams, someone else will do it for you.
That will be a generation of spoon eaters. Spoon eaters.
It's happening.
Feeders.
It's like
and
happening
then when they don't have anyone else to feed them,
Oh, it's happening right now.
they're gonna lose their fucking shit.
It's happening with young people and elderly.
Well, the elderly's understandable.
Yeah, but it's also dangerous
Very.
because they still can vote.
Yeah,
They're just being fed ideas from other people, and they're like, "Oh yeah, plastic bags are the problem, and so are straws." And you're like, "Okay, Grandma."
Well, you just let them think what they think, because I mean, let's be real, they're gonna die.
You know what? It sounds sad.
They're at the end of their lives, but
Sometimes I'm glad that my grandparents passed away before we got to where we are in the world now. Because I know a lot of people that spend a lot of time like redirecting their grandparents from what they see on the internet, and they're like, "No, grandma, like that's
yeah,
you can't believe that."
yeah.
Yet our grandparents were the generation that were like, "You can't believe everything you see."
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm kind of glad my grandparents passed away, and they don't have to live in this crazy time.
Yeah, I'm sure they're happy as well.
Yeah, you hear that?
I'm sure they are. Just like my grandparents, everyone that's dead up there is probably, or wherever they are.
Hi, Ariana.
You know what I mean?
You
They're
have
probably much happier.
you don't have grandparents?
I have 4 up there.
Oh.
Actually, including my great grandparents, 6.
Oh, I have 3 I know of. So
Oh,
that I knew because I didn't know
3
my dad's side.
pairs?
'Cause- no,
oh, just
like
3
grandma,
in
grandpa,
general.
great grandmother.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Because I never knew my dad's side, and my great grandfather passed away a long time ago.
That's
I'm pretty
fair.
sure my grandfather was a kid when he passed away. So
Oh, that sucks.
yeah, I'm pretty sure my grandfather lost his dad at a young age.
Poor guy.
I think it was a mining accident too.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, in Saskatchewan,
Instant death.
Flin Flon, Saskatchewan.
Flin Flon, eh? Good old Flin Flon,
Flin Flon.
Saskatchewan.
Shout out. You ever
Yeah.
wish you could thank people for things that no longer are alive?
Sometimes.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah, my actual roots are very like the furthest thing from materialistic, man.
Same.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why we're so cool.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serious material things. It's not worth it.
No, it's not. It's
if you're going to
bullshit.
spend a month's rent plus on a bag, check your priorities.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Chickadee check. I'm not doing it.
Check
Here we go.
yourself before you wreck yourself.
Every episode.
But no, seriously though, like that can wreck you.
Yeah.
Like,
and when World War III begins and all of that, what are you going to do? Throw your Louis Vuitton bag at someone to kill them? That's exactly what I imagined.
Yeah, exactly.
Put your hands on the ground. No. You just throw your bag at me?
Or their $2,500 wallet.
Just like, really? That's it? They're
Like,
Chihuahua next.
Right? Like, what do you do with your $330,000 couch once the world ends?
Because guess what?
It's worth jack
It's
now.
worth nothing. Unless you're trading that couch in tomorrow on precious metals, it's going to be nothing. Like you go to somebody with like a stash of 300,000 in gold and they're like, this might still be worth something. Yes.
Yeah,
you go to someone with a $300,000 couch who's like, Facebook Marketplace doesn't exist, but does somebody want this?
What do I do with this?
300,000. I would, in the end of the world scenario, if I seen somebody trying to sell their $300,000 couch, I think I'd just go pee on it.
Yeah, I would too.
Be like, this thing's useless and worthless. I was going to show you a picture of them because they look so stupid.
Just like that episode of Friends where they leave the chair out on the corner and
Yeah.
that dog comes along and pees on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen to all your Louis Vuitton stuff and your Chanel stuff.
Oh, and if anyone is curious, just out of genuine curiosity, if you've ever wondered, there actually is a $248 million house being sold in Dubai.
We did look it up. We were talking about this an episode ago.
And I would like to ask, genuinely, why the fuck does anyone need a $248 million house?
I'm not going to talk.
Trust me, I know there's money overseas. I know they have a lot of fucking money.
The Saudi royal families are something
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. They
ridiculous.
gifted Trump a $400 million private jet.
But it's for the military.
It's for the military.
It's not a gift.
It's not a gift because it's for the military,
It's
but
for
it has no military capabilities whatsoever.
for national security. It's not bugged. It's brilliant.
It's got cheetah skin lined seats and
It's a 747. They
all
don't even
that space to myself.
they don't even make those jets anymore, but whatever.
A 75-inch screen.
So stupid. Actually, apparently Dylan and I were looking it up. Apparently the jet they gifted him, they've had on the market for years and they weren't able to sell it.
That's actually fucking hilarious.
Yeah, so they're like that's like I bought a 75-inch
Shoo.
I bought a 75-inch TV and then the 85s came out and I was like, ooh, I think I want that. So I went and bought the 85.
You know,
and I was
they were like,
hey,
you know what?
does somebody want to buy the 75-inch TV? And years went by and it's like, who needs one? You look like you need a TV.
Let's
Here
stay
you go.
in his good books and
Yeah.
give him the fucking jet nobody wants.
Here you go.
And
You have
he
that one.
has no clue.
Just like a kid in a playpen, just like, how are you playing?
That's fucking hilarious.
Is Donald Trump
But see, nobody's going to spend $400 million on a private jet. Not even overseas.
No. Nobody needs a plane that big.
No. Nobody needs a
Like a
house
747?
that big.
No.
$248 million fucking dollars.
It's probably, we didn't even look at the square footage. It's probably like 50,000 square feet.
Like, they
Or
have
more.
it just because they can, and it's...
So
I
you
don't
can-
understand. I think it's fucking pointless.
Back to material things. They're only so expensive because,
People want them.
People
They're
want
in
them.
demand.
yep.
Supply and demand.
So anyway, don't be materialistic. Be nice to your grandparents. Tell them you love them. And yeah, we're your two best buddies on the internet.
Yeah, it's okay to like look good, feel good. Because
Yeah,
you look good, you feel
totally.
good. But don't become obsessed with it.
Don't drop a mortgage payment on it.
It's okay to be confident.
Yeah.
and look good, feel good, but don't be dumb about it.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Like, you can look great and not spend a ton of money.
Seriously.
Like, see this tiny Sasquatch holding a red Solo cup? That's fun. See those shorts? Fun.
Winners.
Yeah. This too, actually.
Really?
So from your favorite two winners, one's who's gay and one who is straight, on the best podcast you've ever heard, Straight and Gay. This one right here.
Best fucking podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. Check out our website, straightandgay.ca, because it's the best one you've ever heard of. So go check it out.
Mm-hmm. Follow us.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
TikTok.
Like.
YouTube.
Comment.
Yeah. Comment.
Engage,
Hi.
guys.
Hello.
Engage.
Yeah.
We want to hear it, you know?
And if you're looking to get engaged, I'm taken, but Kale's available. So
Only for women.
yeah. Unless you have a few $100 million, then I'm available.
Yeah. Him, not me. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
And I have this agreement, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. And he's just going to give me some anyway. So, I mean, seriously, though, TikTok, Spotify, Amazon, Google,
And our website.
and Apple.
And we will see you later.
And we will see you later,
Bye.
losers.